Ah, boy. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Naven Gaming. I know it's been a while. I took a week off because of my sickness, and because I had no way to fix a lot of my coughing and other congested-related issues. But after a week of just recuperating, I have managed to kick some of it. So hopefully the most you'll get is some light coughing and a bit of congestion, but otherwise it should all just be kosher. Anyways, last time we left oh no. Oh no. Okay, I was about to say. Okay, so last time we left off, I'm trying to remember specifically. I think we left off at the ghost ship. I do know that. We fought the captain of a ghost ship. I think we were traveling some caves to go find some guy. Oh yeah, we got hired to do a contract for a coliseum. Turns out the contract was to get rid of Flynn, and as you do, the the bastard who had us try to take out Flynn's master plan hightailed it when the whole thing backfired on him. So we chased him across some plains and into a cave, only to then get attacked by a giant monster. Some other weird shit happens, and he's still on the run. But otherwise, we're kind of closing in on the end of this, I think. Or did we capture him? I don't remember too much on the details. And that's just kind of what happens when you take a week off to, because life tends to get in the way of things. And also because of job reasons. But anyways, yeah, that's kind of where we were at. And we're still here. Okay. Alright. Let's see. We could use some more sorbet. And he sucked at it. Thanks, Yuri. Alright. At least I still remember how to play. That's the important part.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
I remember the last time I played this, we had a problem with Estelle not doing the thing that I wanted her to do, which is not waste her TP. So hopefully that after a week of not doing anything, that's kind of fixed itself. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm just getting started.
Yep, it's nice to know that even after a week, Estelle is still doing Estelle things and still using her magic power, despite the fact I have told her consistently not to do so, which is nice. Okay, so if we go back into moderate, use 75%, use 75% of arts, but do not let TP drop below 25. Alright, so use 25%. Use arts, but do not let a TP drop below 75. I wonder if maybe that was me. Maybe I just goofed. Was I goofing? I think maybe I goofed. Everything that led up to the Resident Evil 4 remake playthrough, admittedly, and in between all that, which I know I made recordings of this game in between my Resident Evil 4 remake playthrough, it did not bode well. It did not bode well. For some reason, my mind checked out while I was playing RE4. I don't know what happened with me during the RE4 remake playthrough, but my brain checked out, and that was fun.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
New Moon Blade! Holy power, come to me!
It's probably
No
the
way.
most stealth playthrough yet.
Oh, brilliant angel,
Dragon!
grant us your favor. Sharpened blade. Run through that which blocks our future.
Yeah, she's still doing it. I'm not fucking up. It's just literally how it is.
Oh, caprice of innocent waters! Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future! Grant us your favor.
That's enough!
Nurse! Ha! Oh, din of this modest lap!
Alright. Let's look at everyone's equipment. Let's see, you got all the skills from that. Uh-huh. I guess all that's left for you is to learn Blue Dragon skills, maybe? Nope, Damascus Sword. But it's a little bit better. Anti-element? Maybe that might be good to learn. Kalinga. We'll do Kalinga, I guess. Well, actually, this one does a little less damage, so... This one does, so maybe we'll do this one. Alright. Who else? Yeah, you're not learning that shit. I realized pretty quickly that all that shit is worthless. Alright, and you? You're still learning something from that one. Still learning something from that one. You have nothing else. You can use this. And you still learning an art from that one, but otherwise this one is next. Still learning arts. So we're good here. Alright. Alrighty then. Spine Ripper. New items. I don't know if I want to go this way. I don't even know if there's anything worth going this way for. Up.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Okay.
Oh, prickling blaze burn! Bang! Oh, crescent moon! Run through that which blocks our future! Crescent moon!
Azure!
Holy power, come to me! Din of this modern first aid! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
I was about to do it.
Yes!
Azure!
Oh!
That's what happens when I get serious.
I didn't see if anyone was wasting, well, items.
We sure have fought a lot of monsters.
Yes, I thought by now they might be more scarce, but...
That sounds like something you'd think, Estelle.
If we could wipe out all the monsters ourselves, we wouldn't need anything like barriers anymore.
But why are there monsters anyway?
So that people can defeat them, of course.
I think that's a little extreme.
Well, that's the only thing they're good for. I wonder. It seems there would be some good reason why they exist.
There's no use thinking too hard about it. Get started on that train of thought, and you'll soon be asking yourself why humans exist.
Yes, that's a good question, too.
There you go, making things more complicated, old man.
I was trying to get you to stop thinking about these things, not think about them more.
But she has such an inquisitive mind. You should have known better. She has such an inquisitive mind, especially since she doesn't actually go out very often.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
She only knows the world through books.
Azure Moon! Grant them thy undefiled purity! Splash! Crescent Moon!
Dragon!
Oh, brilliant angels,
Die,
grant us your
damn it.
favor!
There we go.
Nurse!
Nope, she's still wasting her TP. That's definitely below 75%. Did you just copy the sound effect?
That's the logical outcome.
She did. I think she copied the sound effect. Silver circlet. I don't know if we have that. But it's gonna go to Estelle if we did. and it's going to Estelle. Let's see. We're still kind of good on items. I'm just kind of concerned about Estelle's TP usage, because no matter what I tell her to do, she doesn't stop using it. Even if I tell her not to use it, she'll use it, because that's just annoying. Concentrate on healing. Keep a close eye on HP. Watch out for physical ailments. Focus on recovery. Concentrate on healing. Use arts and items with support effects to back up your allies. I want to say focus on recovery, but heal is also just as good, but I don't know. Because, I mean, if I say focus on recovery, it's not going to really change much. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, I don't know how else to not get her to use the thing. Because if I mean, I don't know how else to get her to not use TP. She just uses TP whenever the hell she fucking feels like it, and it's kind of annoying. And I don't know how best to get her to stop. It's hard to quantify just how annoying it actually is. You can actually change formation? Huh. Alright, so where do we want to go? Want to go up? Want to go down? Want to go around? Nope, I see a chest, so we're getting the chest. Nope, shit. Shoot him, Yuri. Shoot! Uh-oh.
They're wide open.
It's
Oh, we
nothing
got
personal.
it. We got it. We got it.
Here comes a new spell. Ready? Ha! Crescent moon. Tractor beam.
What the hell was that?
Caprice of innocent waters. Lutabang. Caprice of innocent waters. All right, here we go. Yay! All right, we did it!
This power will make me stronger.
Aerial jump. Life up. Alright, I think they learned those skills. All the skills they needed. Yep. Alright, what's next on your list? War Harpoon? What about the kid? Sagno. Alright.
What's with you, Carol? You've been nervous for a while now.
Come on, we'll lose Reggae if we don't hurry up.
But there might be dangerous monsters in there.
What are you talking about? We can't just take this sitting down. We can't let him have that box, Carol.
I'm just a little tiny, eensy-weensy bit curious as to why he took that box. So let's find out.
I don't know if you all are brave or crazy.
I guess I'm outvoted.
Oh, I've had enough of this. I'll blast away Reggae and the monsters. Let's go.
Oh, Carol, there comes a time in a man's life when you just kinda have to just do it. You just kinda have to do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams just be dreams. So now the dog's got new shit, which is good because it means I don't have to buy shit for him. So I guess we're going this way. Past the bugbear. Out of the way, Cuddlesworth. We're going through.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Azure Edge!
I was actually half tempted to record myself while my throat was particularly affecting my voice and make a funny joke about being poor, being like the dollar store second cousin to Corpse Husband, but that would be while that would be funny, I don't think that'd be very good for my
You're pretty rough
voice.
out there.
It would be rude not to.
It'd be probably rough for my throat, so I just decided not to do it.
Finish that one.
And I should, and also just to focus more on just recovering from my sickness. I think you guys would get it. You know, sometimes you just have to focus on health and prioritize health, than, you know, being entertaining and funny, witty.
Ooh, they look scary.
Azure Edge!
Priest of innocent waters.
Dragon Sword!
Defiled purity. Splash! Nurse!
Don't waste my items.
Of this water
Azure Edge!
All right, here we go. Yay!
Oh my god, will you move your fat ass? Ah!
Let's eliminate them. New Moon Blade.
Azure!
Moonlight Havoc. Defiled purity.
Azure!
The sign of victory.
Okay,
Yay!
good job.
It's always nice to see them bonding. See everyone oh. Well, that's how you know when a boss is coming. Better save. Ay, ay, ay.
There he is! But how did you...
Oh. Nice.
Good work, Repeat. Looks like our little game of tag is over, Reggae.
Oh yeah, that's right. This motherfucker stole the precious thing inside the chest that we got from the pirate ship thing, ghost ship. That's right.
Now, I'll have to show you my really real power.
Oh god, you mean you actually are going to do something stupid? Wait, what?
No way!
It was the Frenchman the whole time? Who would have thunk? No, seriously, I can't believe it's actually the Frenchman. What the actual fuck?
Huh. So that's what's been going on.
What does this mean? Was he disguising himself as Reggae?
I don't think we have time to worry about the particulars right now.
Oh me, oh my. How terribly frightening. I don't know what I'd do if I were to end up like poor Rago.
What do you mean? What happened to him?
Oh my god. He knows? Does he know? Oh my god, does he know? Are we about to get a giant fucking, like, mic drop about Yuri's little murder escapade? His murder boner with Rago? That was, let me tell you something, guys. I'm still kind of reeling from that. That was, I expected his journey to go in a lot of directions, but literal murder was not one of them.
Oh, they found his body face down in a riverbed back in Dongrest. I just couldn't bear it if I ended up like that, you know.
Rago is dead? But why?
Afraid that's not for me to say. My lips are zipped up tight for sure.
What the fuck is this accent? I wonder if the voice actor that they hired literally is speaking is speaking in the what do they call it? In the accent that is his actual accent, or if this is just a over embellished version of that accent. I don't know, but either way, it's fucking hilarious. And half the time I wonder if it's French or if it's German.
Oh, not that way! Jaeger! Ta-da! The reinforcements have arrived!
Oh boy.
Gosh, Drot, the rest I leave up to you.
As you wish. Aye, aye, sir!
What the hell?
away!
Not on my watch.
I'll see you in the funny papers, Liebchen.
The funny papers? Uh-oh. They're combining to create one giant gigabat.
That's him! It's Terrabus!
What? Oh, the monster thing from the cave that was mentioned?
Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Azure Edge!
Sharpened rage! Moonlight havoc!
Shining Fate!
Vengeance! Like this? This modest land! Lunafangs!
Focus on everything else.
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my...
Azure!
Change strategy. We are going to focus from moderate to full charge.
Let's try this.
Azure!
Ow! Ooh, they're doing that. They're doing that nonsense to me now. Oh, I guess I took it down.
So...
Ow!
Azure Edge!
Cannot be swayed!
Dragon!
Power, come to me! First aid! No!
Oh, is Estelle healing the enemy now? Oh, that's not good.
You can't... Power hammer! Is that it?
They're inflicting confusion on the party. That's why we keep getting that bullshit.
Flavoring darkness! So good! Spread thy alluring...
Alright, let's see how everyone's doing. Where is Estelle? I can't see Estelle. I think that's her right there.
Snare and deliver my enemies unto me!
Azure!
Luna Gale! Luna Gale! Priest of innocent water!
This is bad.
You're telling me.
Are you okay?
Sorry, thanks.
No way! Caprice of innocent waters!
Azure!
I'm not trying to do Azure.
Undefiled purity!
Destruction!
Luna Gale! Oh, really? Oh, no!
Oh, it's doing the overdrive thing.
Purity! Splash!
D-pad was for our overdrive, right?
You're dead!
Screwed up.
Oh, sharpened
Ooh.
rage! Oh, no!
Huh. Let's get some revives. Huh. Cool. Now, I guess we need a life bottle, right? Yeah, there's some life bottles here.
That was close! Thank you for the help! O din of this modest land! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor! Lunabow! I guess this happened! Nurse!
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, they're all dead. Shit. Get me up
Are
next.
you okay?
Thanks.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Azure Edge!
Let's have me raise another character now. Life bottle. Judith.
Don't be a pain.
Nurse!
Damn, that hurt.
Concentrate! Lunabang! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Damn it.
Oh, I can't. Can I not block that?
Dragon!
Time to go into overdrive.
Come to me.
Over limit.
Azure Edge! Azure
First
Edge!
aid. New brilliant angels grant us your favor.
Destruction! Destruction! Destruction field!
I'm trying to remember how I do the over limit thing. That one over limit attack. But I guess we'll wait for that now. Alright, okay, so she's up now. Ow. When it's just one enemy, it's a little bit more manageable.
Azure!
Oh god, it's spread out again.
Oh, power that tries soul shine.
Azure!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver thy enemies unto me.
I'm almost. Ow. Ow.
Try soul shine. Photon.
Azure!
That was close.
They be hitting me up with some of that bullshit.
So much.
Azure Edge!
Oh, brilliant angels grant us your favor.
Dragon!
If you could leave Estelle alone, that'd be
Oh,
great.
brilliant angels grant us your favor.
Uh-oh.
Crescent moon.
Judith, what are you doing?
Through that which blocks our future. Stalagmite.
Ah, it's doing it again.
Crescent moon. Oh, power that
Okay. Real quick second. No, that's not it. That's not. Okay, so none of these are gonna tell me how to do it. Okay. I was gonna check to see how to do the overcharge limit thing again, but
I'm using this.
Cerberus Strike!
Photon.
oh, that's not what I wanted. I think I just hit on auto.
Dragon!
Holy power, come to me. We're not done yet.
I'll blow you away!
Caprice of innocent waters. Let havoc.
Azure
Oh,
Edge!
brilliant
Azure!
angels grant us your favor. Thy alluring snare and
Dragon!
unto me. Lunafang. That was close. Thank you so much. Oh, power that tries soul shine. Photon.
Three attacks.
Azure Edge!
Is that the best you can do? Grant them thy undefiled purity. Splash.
Who's attacking Estelle? Is that Estelle over there? Yeah, it's Estelle. Attack that. Okay. Wait.
Like,
Wait.
Holy power, come to me! First aid!
Azure Edge!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your
Dragon!
favor!
If you could leave the poor girl alone, that'd be great.
Spread thy alluring Are you okay? Unto me.
No, I'm getting my ass handed to me.
Crescent moon!
Dragon!
Luna ascendant! Lunafang!
Azure Edge!
Surge!
Dragon Swarm!
Wavering darkness!
Ow.
Wonderful! Spread thy alluring
I am going to take her down this match fast.
unto me.
Azure!
I mean, you should go after the magic enemies first, but I'm just trying to protect Estelle from a lot of the other nonsense.
I cannot be swayed.
Oh, she just got destroyed.
Undefiled purity. No, I cannot.
Just being destroyed by confusion.
Bad. Thank you so much. Oh, brilliant angels, great flickering blaze, burn.
Don't get in the way from me.
Oh, sharpened rage, run through that which blocks.
Dragon Swarm!
Go easy on the items.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sharpened
Azure
rage,
Edge!
run through that which blocks our future. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
It's almost done. We just got this one stupid bat.
Oh man, come on, let's go.
Secret mission accomplished. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. Well, that could have been handled a little better, but
I'm not done yet.
we did it.
Finish that one.
And everybody levels up and learns a skill. or two.
We need no succor from our enemies. You're not gonna make fools of us!
It's not really making fools of you when it's just a part of their natural way of being.
But with those injuries... Let us withdraw. Bye-bye for now!
Man, this stinks. Where'd this smoke come from?
It actually has a smell.
They're throwing our canine friend here off the scent.
As long as we put up with the smell, we'll be fine.
But I can't stand that smell.
We're going after them.
Must be a mixture of something truly awful. A simpleton. Is that the desert I see? Or are we supposed to make our way to a desert?
What is with this heat?
We've passed through the caverns and come out on the other side of the mountains.
So you mean...
Those are the sands of Kogor.
Whoa. We made it all the way there?
The sands of Kogor. Pharaoh's here.
I'm going on to meet Pharaoh.
Wait! We can't just let you go alone. I mean, our job right now is to protect you.
I mean, yeah. I don't think that was ever a question. Why are you just affirming shit we already know?
Well, we did get the stolen box back, right?
Yeah, I guess we can't just keep chasing him around. All right, we'll take care of him next time.
Hold on. Are you seriously going? Do you know what you're saying? This is a desert. It's hot. People die here. Get it?
I think she does, but I don't think that matters to her at all.
I'm ready for it. I think.
The desert is divided into 3 regions.
Huh?
The foothills to the west, the center where it's hottest, and the massive peaks to the east.
Hey, hold on.
There's a town between the end of the western foothills and the central area.
You know this area quite well. Do you perhaps live around here? I mean, I don't know if all of your, what is your kind again? Cridians? I don't know if all of your Cridian kind dresses like you, but you certainly seem dressed for the desert.
Where did you hear that?
I went there with a friend once. It's a nice town built up around an oasis.
We'll hold off on any major decisions until we get there then.
Sounds good to me. Old Raven wouldn't be able to think straight till he cools off.
What are you gonna do, Patty? What's that treasure you're searching for? Maristella, was it? Well, I can't guarantee you'll find any clues in that town, though.
Don't worry. As long as there are people, I'm sure there'll be clues.
Well, there are people living there.
Then I'll be joining you.
What a very, very, simple logic.
Rita.
Conveniently simple.
I know. We'll make that our first destination.
I'm still trying to get my head around the fact that Reggae was Jaeger's alter ego.
This spells out the connection between Ruin's Gate and Leviathan's Claw pretty clearly, and that Jaeger was the
Yep.
boss of both guilds.
Isn't it kind of early to say that for sure? It is possible that the Reggae we met was just Jaeger putting on a show. Maybe the real Reggae's off in some ruin someplace, just digging away, happy as a clam.
We're gonna have a hell of a time if it's really that complicated.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just puzzling over it a little too hard.
We'll have to keep at it until we get to the bottom of this mess.
Ay. Pardon for any sudden noises. Just getting myself a drink. Oh yeah, now's a good time to also mention another thing. I probably should have mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but I wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, so I knew that the week hiatus would be kind of dumb if I wasn't going to do anything special while it's doing the week hiatus. So I decided that I'd do something pretty awesome and pretty special, and it's something that I've always wanted to do. And I'm not going to exactly reveal what that is quite yet. I'm just going to drop it when I get the ability to drop it. But everything's coming in. I got stuff coming through the mail, and I already got everything I need to do it. I just need the actual game itself, and can't wait to show you guys what it is that I have in store for you.
Seems like a pretty sleepy town.
Well, in this heat? There are knights even here, though!
I don't recall seeing such intimidating people here the last time I came.
Alright, I'm off to search for clues about the treasure. Bye-bye for now.
You're leaving?
Oh, so you want me to stay a little longer, eh?
Well, it's been fun and all, but I'm sure Patty's got things she needs to take care of.
No, please, not the weird troglodyte that keeps hitting on Yuri and constantly questioning whether or not he's there. If she's gonna try and turn herself into jailbait. But I mean, no. on another note, though, her character isn't terrible, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. She's probably my least favorite character so far. But Patty is only just now coming into the group, so she still has a lot of opportunities to shine.
Then I guess it's time for me to be off.
Be careful out there. All right, shall we each go our own way for now?
Everyone just splits off from the group and just does their own thing?
On for that. Before I do anything, I want to give these feet a rest.
Well, I've been running around a lot.
Okay then, let's meet up in front of the inn after sunset.
Okay, see you then.
No easy thing looking out for everybody else.
Well, I think we all could use a little time to think things over.
Yep, especially you, Yuri. I feel like there's a lot of things you need to think about.
The kids are all right.
That's clearly the chef guy in the background.
I wouldn't think the Knights would bother coming all the way out to a border town like this. More power to them if they're really here to defend the public order, or whatever, but something tells me there's more to it than that.
There always is, Yuri. There always is. Why is that even a question? Wait, holy crap, did we really run out of orange gel? We did. I think we ran out of orange gel, Jesus. I was afraid of that. I don't remember if the kid mastered any of this crap. I'm just gonna have to wait for everyone to come back into the party before I start crafting equipment. Alright, what do I need and what do I don't need? Dear God. Is that just about all my money? It's just about all my money. Of course, there can never be too much expense for a life bottle. Ay, ay, ay. That costs a lot.
Hey, old man. Sorry to have dragged you all the way out here. Whoa, what's with that face?
Hearing you apologize like that puts me a little bit on edge is all.
Why? Is it weird when Yuri does something a bit cordial and sincere and genuinely apologetic or whatever? Does something bad happen? I don't think so. Not typically.
I mean, you still have to deliver that letter to Bellius, right?
Yeah, but if I can't see her until the new moon, then that's that, ain't it? Till then, I'm at the mercy of the princess's whims.
Well, well, aren't you easygoing? You sure about that? If we spend too long out here and you miss the new moon, the Don will yell at you for sure.
Nah, I'm used to being yelled at. If I gotta wait, I can wait until the next new moon. It ain't like we're gonna run out of new moons anytime soon.
You certainly sound patient. You sure about this?
Of course. Patience is something you'll learn with age.
Ugh, I swear.
Well, making the right decisions is part of being an adult too.
And what exactly is making the right decisions for you, Raven? I mean, I can only imagine. You don't strike me as the kind of person who's lived his life making good decisions. So yeah. What's the story there?
I'll leave as soon as I feel like I have to. Anyway, let me travel with you kids for a while longer.
Sure, whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever you want. Do whatever the hell you want. It's not like we could stop you anyways. Carol, what are you doing over here?
I feel like my world is crashing down around me. I can't believe Ruin's Gate was secretly selling weapons.
Is it really that surprising? Well, I guess to you it would be. Alright.
And that they were smuggling them illegally out of ruins.
Smuggling things and illegally smuggling them out of ruins. Smuggling ruins illegally out of ruins.
Sometimes you have to have shadow where there's light, I guess.
I'm trying to that conversation kind of sounded the same. It's like he flipped. Never mind.
That's so sad, though.
Is it though? Is it sad?
Oh, you don't need to worry about those guys. Just keep living your life the way you know is right. And lead brave Vesperia to victory with pride.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we need to worry about Pharaoh for now.
Yeah, we finally made it into the desert. It feels like we're almost there.
Hey, once we're done with this commission, you think we could go back to Dongrass for a bit?
Well, let's wait until we've wrapped up our current job to talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean to cut him off. This is the desert oasis, Montake. We're currently on high alert. Or Montake. I don't know. We will immediately arrest you if you do anything suspicious. Don't forget that. Well, I mean, we're carrying weapons around. We can't be any more suspicious than we already do. Already look. Huh? What? If you're traveling, stop hanging around here. Get to the inn and sleep. The soldier's just standing there watching the shopkeeper. He's not moving at all. Maybe he's sleeping. Asleep. Are you talking about yourself? Just talking to myself. Okay. It's just, are you talking about yourself or just talking to yourself? What? Okay. Sir, I was sent to this desert right after joining the brigade, sir. I don't get the mission, but I'm going to do my best to watch the townspeople, sir. Well, aren't you gung-ho? What? This station is for us Imperial Knights. You don't have any business here? Go on, get lost.
Oh, where are you off to?
Nowhere special, just wondering where the hell you went.
Nowhere in particular, just going on a walk. What about you? Where were you going?
I just wanted to get a look at the desert terrain we were going to be headed into next.
Uh-huh. And you didn't invite me along, why?
It's good to be prepared. So how was it?
It was hot.
Oh, I bet. I'm getting hot just looking at you.
Well, I assumed as much.
But it wasn't as hot as I thought it'd be.
Well, okay. But what I wanted to know was if Pharaoh was out there.
Right. That'd be nice.
Oh well, I guess we couldn't expect him to be that easy to find. What?
You want to go out and check for yourself?
No, that's okay. If we head out to look for him, we should do it together.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. Wait, was that a proposition? Yuri, did you just miss a chance to go spend some alone time with Judith? Does he even realize what he said? Or what she was picking? Did he pick up what she was putting down? Or am I just reading too much into it? I mean, I didn't think about that until last second, but it's like my first immediate thought of that situation would be like, wait, is she propositioning me? Should I take it? Should I not take it? I mean, even if it was, and he turned her down knowing what it was, it just goes to show that my man Yuri has always got his heart set for the ultimate waifu of this game, and that is Estelle. Hurry up and leave if you don't have any business in this town. Hurry up and leave even if you do. Even if you do. Get the fuck out. Hey, there's something strange about this town, right? Everyone's locked up inside their homes, and there's all these soldiers. Is something going on? Yeah, it's called the Knights being stupid again. They're doing stupid shit. They're up to their usual fuck shit shenanigans. And it's gonna be up to us to put an end to it. Sir, it's my first assignments. Oh, it's you. Okay. It's so hot. Here, touch my armor and helmet. You could fry an egg. I won't question that. Because it's probably true. Yes, you found me. You're pretty good. I teach you to cook as a reward. Learn the recipe for curry. Oh man, curry. I guess that's poignant. I'll give you this so you can practice. Obtain 3 sets of ingredients for the recipe. Gotta go till we meet again, dude. I will never not get tired of doing that voice. If you plan on crossing the desert, you have to make sure you have enough water. If you don't keep hydrated, you'll shrivel up like a mummy. Kind of figured that, but I don't know if that's going to be a game mechanic. And if it is a game mechanic, that's going to suck.
Huh? You're still here?
What? Were you feeling lonely and came to find me?
Nope. Totally just wondering why the hell you're still here.
Isn't the reason that you've been wandering around here because you're the one who's lonely and wanted to see me?
Touche, Yuri, touche.
You got me. Now marry me.
I'd rather marry my own hand.
I'll consider it when you're an adult.
Ah, there you are.
Who are you?
Just an acquaintance of hers.
He's my husband.
Shut the fuck up. You're making this complicated. If you said this to anyone else in real life, you would absolutely be putting their entire person into question.
Well, whatever. I got the info about the Maristella that you wanted.
That's exactly the kind of reaction I would have too. Just fucking, this bitch is gonna get me canceled. Okay.
I appreciate that.
But first, is it true that you're Eifried's granddaughter?
Does that matter?
Huh?
It's a rumor I heard. Is it true? So it is true. If that's the case, then I can't give this to you. If it gets out that I did business with the granddaughter of a guy who broke the guild's rules, no one will trust me.
Eifried is...
I don't know about you, but for those of us who live in the world of the guilds, Eifried is the most unforgivable guy out there. I can't afford to be involved with someone going around claiming to be one of his relatives. So don't you show your face in front of any of us ever again. And if you pull anything on any of the members of my guild out of resentment, we're not gonna take it lying down. I can guarantee you'll regret it if you think that World Cellar is no more than a map-making guild.
This went from procuring information as a transaction deal to getting real heated real quick. Like, this man went from 0 to 100 the moment he confirmed that Eifried was somehow related to this broad, and it's like, you're talking to the equivalent of a 10-year-old. You just calm the fuck down. Are you really that afraid of a little blonde troglodyte? I mean, in a pirate outfit, no less. She's capable, clearly, in combat, but Jesus Christ, man. You don't need to get this bent out of shape over a tiny child.
But I'd never do anything like that.
Oh, really? In any case, the blood of a coward who would attack ships while feigning to protect them runs through your veins. I can't even begin to guess what's running through your head.
I guess that means every terrible thing that your father's done also reflects poorly on you, doesn't it? I guess that means if it turns out your father was a sadistic murderer, that you would also be one as well? Have you had any fantasies about wanting to kill people? About wanting to rape people? I should probably not use the hard R, but it is an interesting point that he's throwing down. What kind of skeletons does your family have in their closet? You want to go rummaging through there and see how much of that reflects on you? I don't think so. I don't think anyone wants to be held to that level of standard.
And as for you, I don't know if you're really her husband, but I'd suggest steering clear of this one.
How about you just mind your own fucking business, bro? Before I literally put hands on you. I don't give a shit about this whole bullshit with her and being a little too attached to Yuri, but I will literally throw fucking hands on you.
So you just take it all in silence, huh?
I just don't know whether he's actually my grandfather and what actually happened in that massacre.
If you don't know, then why the fuck do you take it? You should just be like, I don't fucking know. That's what everybody else has been saying.
I don't know what's true and what's a lie, whether he was a villain or a saint.
If you don't know, then why the fuck don't you make that point clear? This could all be avoided if you just made yourself clear. Just taking it isn't gonna help you, because it isolates you, as you can clearly see. Alright, you're not going to develop a long-term relationships, especially functioning ones, if you're always going to take people's bullshit. Alright? Sometimes you need to stand your ground, and you need to put your best foot forward. You need to plant yourself firmly and sturdily. You need to be able to not just take the bullshit, but be able to destroy their bullshit with points that make actual reasonable and logical sense. And you're not doing that. And you need to do it honestly. And you're not doing any of these things. You're just taking it. And if you don't know if he was a villain or a saint, then you should just keep that to yourself and just be like, well, even if regardless if he was a villain or my grandfather, I'm not like Ifrid, and I never will want to be like Ifrid, nor do I ever even think about doing the things that he supposedly did. And I just want to know where the Maristella is, what the hell it is, and just find it. I have no interest in any other thing other than finding this one goddamn thing. But that's not what she's doing. And that's a little weird.
All I know is that my grandfather was very important to me.
So well, if he was very important to you, then clearly he's not an asshole. Clearly there's something going on there.
That is why I can neither admit or deny what people say.
Interesting position to be in, but still. I suppose it's also entirely possible that the only reason why you have fond memories of your grandfather is also probably because if he was a piece of shit, you were probably a piece of shit along with him. Which is probably why you have fond memories of it, because you guys have fond memories of just being the absolute worst, but that doesn't matter. The point being is that, clearly, if you think, right now in this very moment, that he's a decent human being, or that he was one, at least to you, then clearly there's something weird going on about the stories about Ifrid, and whether or not those stories are true. But either way, people are going to be people. And, you kind of need to defend yourself and stop giving a fuck about what other people think of you. But you should give a fuck to the point to where, like, if it starts affecting your credibility. I mean, I live in the age of the internet, for God's sake. I know a thing or two about, like, how important it is to have some level of credibility.
So you don't even know who you are yourself, huh?
I know that much at least.
Then wasn't there something you could have said?
It's okay. I'm used to people saying all sorts of things about my grandfather. I don't care about any of that nonsense. I'll just keep searching for treasure in my own way.
But you realize they're also saying shit about you as a result of your grandfather's association with you. You realize that, right? That there's a problem here.
You're putting on a pretty tough act. You better not start crying once you're all on your own.
What good would crying get me? You see, my motto is, no matter how tough the situation is, crying gets you nowhere.
Oh boy, what a pretty tough motto indeed. Except that never works out for anyone. Never. Never. Never, never. Listen, I'm not a very trusting person myself, but sometimes you need to just have that one person who you could just bitch and rave about some of the terrible things that are going on in your life for like a single moment, just so you can recenter yourself. You just need to have that one moment. Even if it is just like with some random stranger you barely even know. You just need to get that shit out there.
Well, I guess it's really none of my business. Still, it's not like you can go treasure hunting without any clues.
Oh, don't worry. I've got clues. Later.
That was a little annoying. I can't put up with this anymore. Why the hell do we have to keep watch on the citizens in a place like this? Which unit are you guys from? That's the real question, because if you're with the Cumore Brigade, we're gonna have a problem.
Yuri,
Hey, why the long face?
is the desert really as dangerous as they say?
I don't think Rita joke around with such a serious look on her face.
Yeah, I guess not. I've dragged all of you all the way out here.
You should stop worrying about all of us.
Huh?
I mean, we're just doing what we feel like doing. But what about you? What do you want to do?
Me?
You were saying that you need to figure out who you are, weren't you?
Yes, that's true, but...
Estelle, you're brave Vesperia's client. If you tell us to go somewhere, we'll go there. And if you tell us to go for you, we'll find Pharaoh and drag him back here.
Yuri... Then
There's no need to rush to give me an answer. Take your time.
Why are you so cool, Yuri? You're playing it not only so... You're not only playing it cool, you actually are cool. Why are you this cool? My man Chad Yuri never fails to impress. Oh, there's more desert outside town. Which is code for, get the fuck back over here. You're not supposed to leave the town quite yet. I better not leave by myself. I guess we're taking a nap. Taking a nap to progress the story. Oh, this is where you were.
You can't open that without a key.
I know.
Are you really gonna return it?
Yes, I am. You got a problem with that?
And I know we established that there's something in there, something very powerful, and that it had a name. But what about this thing that makes it so special? Can we get an answer on that?
Nope.
You saw what happened in Nordopolica. This thing made it so I couldn't control my magic.
Oh yeah, it did literally make your magic suddenly combust and turn into like a supercharged version of what you threw out.
The clear CL crystal inside this box interferes with air somehow.
Interesting.
Interferes with air? How could a tiny box like this do something like that?
It's what's inside the box, Yuri. Come on, get with the program.
I don't know. That's why I wish I could open this box somehow.
There's a good chance that we'd be able to find a key for the box in Jormungand.
For me, this doesn't have anything to do with Estelle wanting to return it anymore.
So then you're gonna look for the town of Jormungand that was mentioned in that diary?
Yes, if I can.
If you can.
I can't leave Estelle behind.
Sure you can, if you want to.
Yuri's just so nonchalant about it, just like, yeah, you can. If you want to fuck off, just fuck off. What's it gonna matter? She's so nice. Yeah, she's just gonna easily forgive you the moment you even do it. Just like, oh, I'm gonna fuck off and never say anything about it. You could literally fuck off and literally not say a damn word and then just come right back, and she could just be like, oh my god, where have you been? And you could just be like, oh, I fucked off to go find the stupid key for this box thing, and now I'm back after finding it. How is everything? Oh, well, everything's been fine, I guess. It's just, she'll quickly bring it up and then drop it real quick. Good. I mean, Estelle isn't the type of person who dwells on stupid shit, especially not petty shit, despite the fact that she lives in a fucking castle.
I'd like to leave her behind, but I can't.
I know. It's because of that Pharaoh business, isn't it?
I've never had a problem like this before. Why?
Because you're a loner. You're a person who clearly works under their own machinations. You've never had to deal with other people's bullshit before, nor have you ever developed an interest in other people's bullshit until recently. That's the power that Estelle has. She's so goddamn amazing and innocent that you just can't help but be drawn to her purity and kindness. That's just how she is. Alright? It's actually probably the most destructive thing about her It's a double-edged sword. The men have fought wars over vag like this, alright? You can't underestimate the power of innocence. You just can't. You just cannot.
She couldn't be serious about going alone into the desert, could she?
Well, actually, I can't actually run that past her, but, you know, even if she did, I mean, we'd all know about her pretty quickly. She's not the subtlest person. And especially not when Yuri's paying attention. I think the person who pays more attention to her than Flynn and anyone else in the party is gotta be Yuri. I guess I should just save right now, just in case some stupid shit happens. We're still getting ready? Come on, man. What other things do you need to get ready about? There's a cat back there. I guess I'll go ahead and leave. I want Brave Vesperia to be a guild where we work for something with a cause. Oh.
Carol, this is for you.
Huh? What's going on, Estelle? What's this?
This is payment for your services. I'm sure you'll be able to sell it for quite a sum.
What the hell is it?
I want to thank you all for everything you've done.
If you're about to say you're gonna fuck off and go do something stupid, I'm gonna fucking tell you to go fuck yourself. No, you're not pulling this shit.
Huh? What do you mean? You haven't found what you're looking for yet.
I'm afraid I must take my leave from you here.
Take your leave? What are you gonna do?
You're not thinking of going alone, are you?
That's exactly what she's thinking. I'm almost certain of it, especially after the conversation we just had earlier.
My desire to meet Pharaoh is a personal one.
Uh-huh.
Are you crazy? That's way too dangerous!
Yep, Carol's got a point.
Which is why I must go alone.
Estelle, honey, baby, please. I need you to take off the rose-tinted glasses for a second. And I need you to just sit down for a second and really think about this. So you're going to go meet Pharaoh alone, by yourself, and potentially get yourself killed. And for what? To spare us all the suffering of having to die with you? Or having to sacrifice ourselves to protect you? I mean, I don't know which is worse. Having to just let her fuck off and go meet Pharaoh alone and possibly meet an unfortunate fate, and then have us constantly living our lives regretting and wondering what could have been. Or, you know, my favorite thing, you know, the only decent person in the kingdom ups and dies, and now we have to potentially somehow navigate the political bullshit fuckery that is the Imperial Kingdom without a actually genuinely suitable fucking person at the helm of the kingdom, taking the place of the previous king who had apparently died a while back. And you're just gonna leave the world in this state and possibly doom it to an even worser fate by literally fucking off and getting yourself killed? Let me think. No, of course not. Of course we're not gonna let you fucking do this by yourself. Are you fucking stupid? Forget about the kingdom's bullshit for a second. Just think about how everybody else is gonna feel. You're gonna go fuck off and get yourself killed, and everyone else is gonna be thinking, God damn, she literally never came back. I wish I went with her. Because if I had, then at least she might still be around. She might still be alive, or we wouldn't be left with the question of, did she actually meet Pharaoh? And if she did she survive the encounter? And even if they did confirm the kill, it'd just be even worse. Because then they'll be like, damn it, I should have went. I should have gone with her. How could I have been so stupid? Just like, Jesus Christ, Estelle. You need to sit down and think about this for 5 fucking seconds.
I won't have the rest of you caught up any further in my own selfish quest.
Are you still hung up by that Judith bullshit? I know what Judith said probably cut a little deep, but Jesus Christ, Estelle. It's not really selfishness if we're the ones letting you get away with it. Alright, if anything, we're just as guilty as letting you panhandle us into helping you with every little bullshit that comes your way. We're just as much at fault as you if we just let you do it and just let you drag us into it. It's literally everyone's contributions to this bullshit that you are trying to obfuscate. You just can't obfuscate it. And it's not in fact, no. This is no longer just a you problem. This is an everyone problem, alright? We're too connected into this. We're too deep into this. And we're too deep personally into you, which sounds kind of weird, but we're too much invested into your journey, your story, your well-being to just drop this whole thing and just be like, yep, that was the mission. Congratulations, brave Vesperia completed the first mission. No. No. You go fuck yourself.
Do justice and punish the unjust.
Huh? Oh, right. That's one of the laws of our guild.
And where are you going with this, Chad Yuri? I need you to recenter this conversation to sense.
There's no justice in letting Estelle march into the heart of the desert all by herself.
Is that where you're going with this? That is true. There is no justice in it. Although I wouldn't say it's justice as it is sense. There's no sense. There's no common sense. And there certainly is no fucking principle. Not even an honor. Not even a code of ethic that demands this.
I don't think I have it in me to break our laws. How about you, Carol?
What is that face? Is that a face of, oh my god, are they just coming up with some bullshit excuse just so that way they can get around this nonsense?
Right!
It seems those are the rules.
I'm terribly flattered, really, but I'm afraid I can't let you.
Oh, well, that's a terrible shame. I guess we have no other choice but to tell you to go fuck yourself, and we're gonna go ahead and follow you out there anyways.
Estelle, wait! Have you all lost your marbles? We're talking about a force of nature here.
Rita, shut the fuck up. You're ruining this. You're ruining this for everyone. I get the concern. We don't know much about Pharaoh's power, only that it's a flying demon thing that has the power to really fuck people over. It even gave the Imperial Knights and their Doomsday weapon a run for its money, but it's not gonna stop us from trying.
Which is why we're all going together.
I'll admit I'm a little scared, but I can't just let Estelle go off like that.
Well, of course not. I mean, again, we're gonna let the Imperial Princess run off and go get herself killed. Are you fucking dumb?
You talk some sense into them.
How about you talk some sense into Estelle? They all gonna stop going on through with this plan if Estelle just decides not to do it.
If I start whining now, I'll have to go all the way back to Nordopolica by myself, right? That's no fun.
Ooh, there's no reasoning with any of you.
You're trying to put reasoning into something that's just something that has to be done. Alright, this isn't... Okay, let me put it to you like this. It doesn't make sense for Estelle to go alone by herself to go meet with a fucking... a monster thing that is considered a force of nature according to all of these people. That also happens to talk and is powerful enough to give the Imperial Knights a run for its money with all of its massive budget. But it also doesn't have to make sense in the reasons for why we're doing it. Because Estelle needs to do this to discover herself, who she really is, and what the fuck that monster thing was saying when it was saying that it was the insipid poison of the world. Alright, we have reasons that go a little further beyond the scope of sense to want to go and meet this thing and tackle it and tackle the problems that it's presenting head on. So there really doesn't need to be any sense to it other than the fact that there is a question, and the question propels us and motivates us to want to discover the answer. Anyways, I'm done. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.
Are you sure you're dead set on this?
Yes, I've thought a lot about this. You all have something that's important to you. A goal you give everything to achieve.
I suppose.
I realized that I didn't have anything like that for myself.
You don't really need to push yourself to really find that answer right away, you know.
And I knew I had to find a purpose of my own, something I can dedicate myself to.
Boy, oh boy, let me tell you, in the modern world, that is a fucking dream and a half to find something that is that convenient for yourself.
I made the decision to begin this journey, and I have to finish what I've started. This is something I have to do for myself.
Uh-huh, and you can do it for yourself. That's all I have to say. You can do it for yourself. It's really all that needs to be it's really all that needs to be said. You can do it for yourself. But that doesn't mean you're going to be doing it by yourself.
Okay, you win. So we'll be aiming for the desert center.
I know everyone was probably, especially with that long silence, that people were probably thinking that there was going to be something more to that, but no, I needed to let it sink in. All right, you can do it by yourself, but that doesn't mean you're going to be doing it by yourself. You can do it for yourself, but not by yourself. That's the point.
Huh? Hey, I tried talking sense into you idiots.
And these idiots will continue to play the fool and just bumble their way through life trying to understand its meaning.
Rita.
There's actually no real need for you to come, Rita.
Just like the tarot cards have predicted. Anyways. Yes, that is a good point. You don't have to come with us, Rita. You clearly have other motivations that you would like to get to, but you're obligated to... You're forcing yourself out of obligation to stay here.
You've got your Air Krene research to worry about, don't you?
There's no telling what you idiots will get into if I don't keep an eye on you.
And also, I think there is a bit of a vested interest in making sure that Estelle doesn't fuck up and kill herself.
The Air Krene isn't going anywhere. I'll go check up on it later. But we're not leaving until we've taken care of all our preparations.
I'm sorry to be such an inconvenience to you all.
The only inconvenience here is our budget. We don't have a whole lot of money.
I think we had a pretty good idea things would turn out like this from the start.
Hell, even resources would be great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Huh? Where's Judith?
There she
Everything
is.
settled?
Yeah.
Well, what did you decide?
We're going to the center of the desert.
Where did you fuck off and go to? Do I want to know? Actually, maybe I do want to know.
I had a feeling, so I've made some arrangements. The innkeeper has agreed to help us.
Ah, that's where you went off and went to go do.
We'll want to be good and rested before we leave this town behind, that's for sure.
You're always thinking about your next nap, aren't you?
Yeah,
but I sleep so much better if I have a little company.
What the hell does that mean?
I wonder what Pharaoh will do.
That's an odd question for you to be asking. Are you asking this because you genuinely wonder what a creature like Pharaoh will do in its spare time and what it's going to be doing for the night in the desert? Get it out of the system? Or do you know something? Because you still have yet to tell us anything about yourself. Hell, you haven't really given us much of anything since you joined us. Not even what your main objective is and why you're running around smashing a bunch of Blastia. Also, that back ratio is amazing. Do you see that arch? Jesus Christ. I mean, that's not... I don't know if that's supposed to... I don't know if that's sex appeal, but that is... That back is arched. Jesus. Trophy wife. Wait, who got the trophy wife title? I just brushed past that, not even looking at it. Just like, who got that? Was that her? Oh, dear God. Capable, beautiful, charismatic. You are a much sought after marriage material. Jesus Christ. That's so funny. You fight to the death to defend your cause. You always follow through with your goals. Uh-huh. I mean, she could stay as Blastia. I don't care about titles. Apparently, it changes costumes, though. The JPEG art is a little outdated because of the up in graphical quality, but it's still pretty good. Still pretty good. Still pretty good art. Now, Yuri truly earned this title, Vigilante. The sinful sidekick, I don't think is gonna be the... I don't think it'll ever be the thing I'm ever gonna give repeat. Oh yeah, do these characters have weakness attributes? That doesn't look like it. Why not? I'm gonna keep that title. He's definitely fishing. And I don't think it really matters, honestly.
Why would someone set up a barrier in a place like this?
Actually, they discovered the Blastia at the bottom of the oasis and have just been using it as is. A nice person in town told me that.
And with it sunk in the oasis, no one could move it. So I guess they had to leave it where it was.
No one would trudge out into a scorching wasteland like this just to set up a barrier.
Ah, that explains it. Guess there's a reason for everything.
Huh. But why is there a Blastia in the middle of a watery oasis? I mean, why is there an oasis here? Is it because of the Blastia? I mean, we're asking... I mean, am I the only one asking the hard-hitting questions here?
This town's only on the edge of the desert, but the heat still got my head spinning.
Youngsters these days got no stamina, I tell you.
Whoa! No comeback from Rita.
It's hot. It's so hot.
I think she's so hot she didn't even hear him.
Man, she's pretty whipped. Pretty wiped out.
Can we stay the night here?
Hello. Welcome to the Desert Oasis Mantake.
So that is Mantic.
What's with this night?
Well,
What's with any of these nights?
will you be staying the night?
You're just gonna fucking you're just gonna fucking skew right past that question. I just realized I think every girl has an arched back to some degree. Is that just a very feminine thing to have a nice arched back ratio type thing going on? I guess it is, but it's like a very odd choice.
Yeah, we're going into the desert, so we came into town to gather provisions and get some rest first.
Oh, so it's you who wanted provisions for going into the desert.
I hear that if you had an actual back that's that arched in real life, it's probably a sign of your spine bending in a very bad way, in the sense that you're going to need to get a spine realignment, because it'll literally cause problems in the form of pinching and other related issues. And let me tell you, my uncle has terrible sciatica, and the last thing I want is to be in that position of having my nerves pinched and having my bodily functions not function because the nerves keep getting pinched. And so not only are you feeling intense shock of pain, jolts of it, on every so-and-so occasion, that just makes you wish you could fucking stop feeling pain for like a good solid minute. But it's just like you're probably falling all over the place, you're probably on the floor, you're probably writhing in pain, maybe you're even shitting yourself. It's not fun. Let me tell you, it's not fun at all. And I've heard only stories about what my Uncle Sciatica is like, and I do not want to be in that position. So yeah, if you guys have back problems, anyone who's watching this got any back problems or is going to develop into some, you should probably fucking consider doing something about it. And if you already have problems, I feel fucking sorry for you, man. It's terrible.
You know,
We know it's dangerous.
Oh, I see. In that case, I'll get your provisions together before you set out. Your stay will cost 400 gold. Is that okay?
Yes.
Have a nice day.
What would happen if I said no?
This town kind of gives me the creeps.
All these nights stick out like sore thumbs.
Anyway, time to get some sleep. Sleepy times!
The hell kind of delivery was that?
But man, I just can't relax with the knight standing out at the entrance.
It bothers you?
Yeah, it does.
If they're here to protect us, there ain't nothing wrong with that, is there?
All right, everyone, let's get some sleep.
Yeah, let's get some sleep.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
I don't know your reasons for going out into the desert, but it would really be a good idea for you to stay in town.
I have another question. Well, not really a question, but is it all right for Estelle and Judith to be over there? I mean, that's kind of behind the counter, and I mean, it's in employee area. Are you sure they're allowed to be over there?
Thanks, but we've already put a lot of thought into it.
I see. Well, as I promised.
Our canteens are this small?
Looks like enough to me.
Yeah, we should be able to get more water from certain types of cacti growing in the desert.
So that's how we're gonna be filling up on water and staying hydrated? Is this literally gonna be a mechanic?
Right. If we use them to fill up our canteens whenever we need more water, we should be fine. You sure know a lot.
Again, Judith knows more than she lets on.
Thank you very much. You've been a great help.
It's the least I could do. I'm giving that to you, so don't hesitate to use it as much as you like.
Great.
Go out and turn right where the road forks. You'll find a lake at the end of the road. You'll be able to fill up your canteens there.
Gotcha.
By the way, what was with the knight who was here?
He was guarding me all night. I was so nervous.
One lie after another.
Yeah, I know, he didn't give a shit.
That was a supervisor. The knights are here to make sure that townspeople don't talk freely to visitors from outside of town.
What? Why the fuck are they so concerned about that?
Why would they do something like that?
I don't understand the reasons, but it's on the magistrate's orders. People other than merchants like myself aren't allowed out of their houses.
Why?
I see. That's why we didn't see any townspeople outside.
I wonder if there's a crooked magistrate here too.
It's highly possible. We are talking about the kingdom after all. Talking about the Imperials.
There was no magistrate in this town until recently, and then finally he arrived.
Really?
Yes. The Imperial Knights have started to move into Nordopolica of late. It seems they may have already gone in to arrest Bellius.
What?
The appointment of a new Imperial Magistrate to our town seems to be related to that as well.
The Imperial Knights are going to arrest Bellius?
That makes no fucking sense. What the hell for?
They say that Bellius had something to do with engineering the Great War behind the scenes.
The fuck?
Bellius did that?
That's what they're saying in town.
What the actual fuck? What kind of drinks are these people drinking? I want some of it.
Well, I don't think the Empire will be able to do much so long as Palestrale's there, but...
I mean, there's a lot of things that sound really weird about this situation. Why would fucking Bellius be involved with something that had to do with the Great War? It sounds like it's directly responsible for the Great War too, but why the fuck would they think it's the Bellius for that unless they have reasons to believe that? I mean, the most likely scenario to me, which makes the most sense for the Empire, is that they're just coming up with whatever excuse just so they can get rid of a problem, like Bellius. Which, I don't know what kind of problem Bellius is being to the Empire, but clearly they want to get rid of that person as much as humanly possible. And once again, he's back to make sure no one says shit.
Thank you very much for your business.
Wait, but...
Yeah, thanks for the help.
Yeah, shut up, Carol. Don't get this guy in trouble just because you happened to get a bunch of information out of him.
Let's go fill up at the lake.
What a juicy scoops we just got from that.
We filled up our water. I think we're ready to go.
Right. Stop it! Let go!
Let me guess. Knights being
Bad
jackasses?
boys and girls that break curfew must be punished by the magistrate.
I fucking knew it.
No way! We're going to look for Mommy and Daddy!
Leave these children to me. I'll see that they're properly disciplined. Stay out of this, stranger.
Please, forgive these children. I will go and apologize in person to the magistrate on their behalf.
Hey, wait, aren't you? My deepest apologies.
I guess these guys are just realizing this is Estelle. So I guess they can't be Cumor's brigade because they're being too sincere. And they clearly care about...
Do you think that maybe I could have handled that better?
I think he handled that perfectly given the circumstances. And now we know a little bit more about the people that are working behind the scenes here. I mean, for starters, it can't be Cumor's brigade because, again, Cumor has shown that he does not give a fuck about royal line of succession or any of that other nonsense.
Hey, it worked, didn't it?
Thanks for saving us from those bad guys.
What are your names?
My name's Alf. My sister's Layla.
What happened to your mom and dad?
They got taken into the desert in the magistrate's big wagon. Someone told me they're going to look for Pharaoh.
What?
Pharaoh?
They're taking a bunch of civilians to go look for Pharaoh? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
But what do you think they're planning on doing once they find him?
And using the townspeople to do their dirty work? It's despicable.
I mean, are they actually giving these people weapons and shit just to go fight a monster? I mean, if that's actually what they're doing, that's pretty fucked. But at the same time, I guess it's at least better than the obvious other potential possibility, which is sacrificing the townspeople to appease the monster, which is probably a lot worse.
Hey, big bro, are we gonna go look for Mommy and Daddy?
No, you're not. If you kids go into the desert, you'll die for sure.
Die a terrible, terrible death.
Judith.
She's being real with these kids. Kids respond more positively to when you take them seriously.
We'll look for your parents. You kids can't go out into the desert.
Really?
I don't lie. You don't mind, do you, Carol?
Nope, fine by me. You're surprisingly agreeable.
His guild is guided by justice, after all.
Yep, justice for one and all.
Thanks, everyone!
Here, take this, 'cause you're so nice.
That line delivery was so forced. You could hear the voice actor breaking just from trying to make the necessary voice pitch to make it.
It's a precious gem.
It's our reward for taking the job.
Now that we've gotten paid in advance, we've got our work cut out for us, don't we, Carol?
Dear God.
Yeah, you're right.
Last marble. Reward from a kid. Just plain old marble, but it means more than the world to me. The fuck?
But what concerns me is that the Empire is investigating Pharaoh.
That is concerning. It is concerning for multiple reasons, but also, what are they doing with townspeople to accomplish this?
Yuri? What's the matter?
I was just thinking about what the magistrate here could be planning. It's so strange that he'd be looking for Pharaoh. Though I guess it makes sense if the Empire wanted to eliminate a monster that was trying to kill the princess.
Well, you do have a point there, but what would he hope to gain by doing that? And also, how would he know if the monster was here?
But they don't know that he's after Estelle yet, do they?
So why are they going after him then?
How should I know?
And we still don't know why there's a curfew in the town.
Anyway, first we should go to the sands of Kagor.
Right. We can look into the mysteries of this town once we come back.
If we don't rescue those kids' parents soon, they'll keel over in this heat.
That's true.
So then, to get to the middle of the desert, we should go through here, right?
Yes, I think the parents of those children were probably taken this way too.
All right, let's go.
Desert everywhere.
There's no shade anywhere.
What did you expect? It's the desert.
I never imagined it would be this hot.
Nobody'd last long out here without the proper supplies.
What's with him? He looks like he's out for a walk in the park.
Hey, old man. Aren't you hot?
Hot? Heck yeah. I'm sizzling over here. Burning right up.
Has the heat gone to your head?
That lousy...
I feel like the temperature goes up every time somebody says the word hot.
We'll be fine, so long as we remember to keep our water well stocked.
Right, the cacti.
The parents of those children are out there with no supplies whatsoever.
We do have Pharaoh to look for, but...
Yes. Would it be alright if we took care of Alf and Layla's request first?
But...
You've more than fulfilled your obligation to me.
Estelle!
Okay then, let's find their parents.
Was that Pharaoh?
Then he really is somewhere in the desert.
Settle down. You'll get plenty of attention once we're done helping those kids.
We keep going and going, but all we get is more sand and more blue sky.
You're doing better than me if you can look at the sky, Raven. The only thing I see is sand.
How come an old fart like you has so much energy anyway?
Talking's only gonna wear you out. If one of us goes down, it'd be about all we could manage to get them back to safety. And I, for one, am in no mood to be giving out piggyback rides.
If I collapse, Raven, you can carry me.
Sorry, but this back's reserved for ladies only.
I'll die before I collapse.
I won't let myself be a burden either.
The same goes for me, of course.
Hey, there's no reason to go stomping on an old man's feelings, is there?
It's his dream to be a fucking
Let's
mule
fill up our water
for
here.
a fucking woman. Honestly, I think it's most men's dream to be at least appear somewhat competent amongst the lady folk.
But this is... Ow! Ouch!
What an idiot. Use your head a little.
Looks like this situation calls for a little extra help.
That actually did something.
Canteen filling time.
Me next!
We need to make sure to keep hydrated.
Right, we wouldn't want to get sunstroke. If everyone's finished, let's go.
You will lose HP gradually as you walk when the water level of the canteen reaches 0. Watch your canteen as you advance.
Ooh, I can't wait to fight this one.
Get ready for anything.
Holy crap.
As you're ready, Dragon Swarm!
Deliver my enemies unto me. Counter beam.
I gotta try and keep up.
Dragon Swarm! Fang Strike!
Smile of wavering darkness.
Dragon Swarm! All right, who's next?
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Azure Edge!
Luna Gale!
Smile of wavering darkness. Crescent
Azure Edge!
sharpened rage. Walk through that which blocks our future.
Damn, these enemies hit hard.
Oh, brilliant
Dragon!
angels, grant us your favor.
Nurse.
Azure Edge!
Crescent moon.
Not bad.
Oh, I think I'm paralyzed. There we go.
Dragon!
This isn't good.
Fang Strike!
That's what happens when I get serious.
Well, I think my weapons suck, but that's kind of what happens when you focus on just trying to get skills. Ay, ay, ay.
They're wide open.
It doesn't seem fair.
I'll blow you away!
Crescent moon!
Azure!
By undefiled purity. Splash!
Dragon! Dragon!
Take that!
That's enough!
Crescent moon!
All right, who's next?
Smile of wavering darkness. Are you done already?
Oh, killing enemies apparently refills the canteen too, I think. Oh, what the fuck?
This one's pretty tough.
Ooh, scary, scary.
Azure! Dragon Swarm!
By undefiled purity. Splash! So good.
Fang Strike!
Is that the best you can do?
All right, who's next?
Is that it? Is that the best you can do?
Azure Edge!
Don't make me waste
Is
all
that the
of my
best you can
TP.
do? Oh, brilliant angels, take
Azure Edge!
Nurse! I just can't hold back.
All right. I guess it just turns night whenever. I don't even know if the way that I'm going is the right way or the wrong way. And it's not like I can access a map either.
Better stop plodding along like a zombie, or you'll only make yourself more tired.
Says the guy who keeps jumping around like a moron.
How are you in such good spirits?
Some people take pleasure in the suffering of others.
Is that what you're assuming this is?
Why, I oughta.
Don't waste your energy.
That sort of peppiness simply isn't healthy. Hey, did you hear a voice?
No, not at all.
By the way, why were you in this desert before?
I used to live in a town up in the mountains to the north of here, together with my friend Baul. So, I sometimes came down near the desert.
All the way to the desert?
Anyway, we hardly have time to look for anything out here. What with this heat?
Seriously, if we run out of water, we'll be goners.
Well, that hasn't been a problem thus far. It's barely been a problem, actually.
We need to find something like a clue soon.
Yes.
Look, the monster skeleton stuff. Oh, okay. But I feel like I must be going the right way if I'm getting cutscenes. I wonder if I should start killing monsters just to farm them.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Probably should.
Azure!
Oh, caprice of innocent waters! Oh, come to me!
Azure!
Crescent strike! Oh, caprice of innocent waters!
Azure! Dragon!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor! You're pretty rough out there. It would be— Oh, I feel so powerful! Ooh, that's nice.
Even the level up screen really intensifies the heat. Just gets brighter on the screen. Wow, that barely refilled anything. Oh man, that barely refilled anything. Phoenix Guard. Said to contain the spirit of a phoenix. Doesn't make one immortal, though. It can only be equipped by that guy, though. Interesting. Does everybody have good armor? Might as well should just check now. This is the bird. Alright, guess we do. Come on.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
I have an idea.
Azure Edge!
You learned a new skill.
Firepower, come to me. That's no good. Lunafest!
Azure Edge!
Angels grant us your favor. Nurse!
Azure
in this
Edge!
modest land. Wonderful!
Azure!
The sign of victory!
Okay.
Yay!
Good job.
Once again, Estelle keeps using all her TP again. Seems like no matter what I do, this broad always ends up wasting her TP. Even if I set it to not use, she will use it. Ugh. Estelle, what's it gonna take for you to not use all your TP? Ugh.
We got a head start.
It doesn't seem fair.
Azure!
Moon!
Dragon Swarm!
Thy undefiled clarity. That's no good.
It didn't look like it did damage. It looked like I healed it, actually.
How's this? Resurrection!
Azure!
What's the hell?
Brilliant angels grant us your favor. Nurse! Please.
Dragon Swarm! All right, who's next?
Flickering angels grant us turbo! Nurse!
No way.
Take that!
Azure Edge!
I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you'll win.
I wonder if it's... Alright, so she resurrect one KO'd ally. Oh, that's pretty neat. I wonder if it's this one. Intermediate spell, summon an angel to restore a medium amount of HP to all allies. Because she keeps using this. I wonder if I turn this off, will she end up not using so much of her TP? Because it always... I want to say it feels like she's been doing this since she got nurse, but it's also possible that she got it since... I mean, it just started bugging out. Anyways, it feels like it just started bugging out fairly recently. Like, it didn't seem to be a problem until we got, like, up to the point to where we needed to go to the cave. So I don't know what the problem is. And that kind of annoys me. Funny. Oh. Everyone could just have a canteen. That's interesting. It looks like a whiskey canteen, if you ask me. Cool. I suppose that is a chick canteen. Well, I don't know if I would call it that. Don't know if I would. Ah, yeah. It's strapped to her back. That's interesting. Makes sense for her. Alright. Everybody's got a canteen now.
Ah, I'm out of water.
Possible. We're still full.
Don't go drinking all of it.
He just pulls out his canteen like it's nothing.
Thanks, Yuri.
Hey, do you think we could take 5?
And you say I'm the one always wanting to rest.
Okay.
Huh? The heat's gone and baked his brains.
No, it's water he sees. Unless it's a mirage.
Water! Oh, Carol, be careful. You'll hurt yourself if you fall.
Looks like he still had plenty of energy.
Wait up for old Raven!
And here I thought they couldn't bear to go another step.
When you need water, bro.
Oh, I think I'm in heaven.
I thought we were really done for.
Hey now, you gotta be tougher than that if you're gonna save the world, kids.
Shut up.
It'll be dangerous if we just keep going like this.
If we turn back now, though, we'll only disappoint those poor children.
We've got to keep looking as long as we can.
If we're lucky, we may even find Pharaoh along the way.
That's right. And with this spring, we shouldn't have any trouble keeping up the search.
If you've already eaten the poison, you may as well lick the plate.
The fuck?
Yeah, you're right. We've come this far.
How about your water bottle, Carol? Did you fill it up?
Here, I filled them for you. Here's yours, Rita.
Oh, well, aren't you generous?
Thanks, Judith.
Thanks.
Wow, I like how they actually pay attention to the fact that they don't actually have the things attached to them, despite the fact that I have it set up to where they actually show up on their backs.
Everybody else all set?
Because they don't actually have them on hand. I like that detail.
Yes.
All right, let's keep moving.
Wait. Why does Yuri have all of them? Why does Yuri have all of them? He shouldn't. He should only have the one. What's going on, Yuri? You should only have the playing can. There we go. That was weird. That was really weird for a second. Right. A deadly sword with lethal powers. The crooked blade is capable of inflicting fatal wounds. And of course there's this save point here, so you know some shit's about to go down. I don't know if I want to do it with this axe. Actually, I think I'm done with this axe by now, right? Yep. Blue dragon, here we come. And this should be the last one before I get to the ogre, which is the strongest one in my arsenal. Well, I suppose Damascus is actually stronger. Well, scratch that. The Spine Ripper is. Got a new things. I remember getting some of those on the journey. That's right. Anyways. Well, yeah. Wait. Did I just see new armor? No. Yeah, I guess I better check everybody else's. Alright, you got that. Oh, I guess she could work on Spine Ripper. Alright, why not? Wait, is she done? Yeah, she's done. I don't know why this one's weaker, but I'll let her use it. Actually, this one's weaker. Alright, weird. Increase physical. I think that blue one might work better. Honestly, you probably could use some iron leggings. Oh yeah, did I check everybody else's? Alright. Yep. Still working on that? Alright. We're officially good. Resave. Oh boy. There's really nothing around here, is there? Oh, what the fuck is that? That's something that we clearly shouldn't screw with.
Ooh, they look scary.
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
What the?
Din of this modest land.
Oh, I can't use my arts.
Holy power, come to me! Holy power, crescent strike! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your face!
Crescent wavering darkness.
Holy power,
All right,
come
who's
to me.
next?
Split thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Beam.
Foul affliction, be gone!
Din of this
All right,
modest
who's
land.
next?
Be gone blast.
Recover!
Azure!
Grant them the
Dragon!
Splash.
I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you'll win. This power will make me stronger.
So I'm not fighting that thing. I probably would, just to try, but I don't want to die. Oh, crap.
I'm not used to this team.
That fucker was fast.
All right, who's next? Dragon Swarm! Azure, that's enough! You're done! Come on, Will. Knock him around. Gotcha. You're done. Blade.
I'm really hitting them with that stuff.
That's over.
Hooray for the old man!
Alright, let's switch out the people in our group. Let's get the dog in here. And why not get Raven in here as well? Yep. Huh?
What the?
What are you doing, old man?
Oh, nothing. He just happened to stumble upon a half-submerged patty.
You see, I was thinking that there's a pretty odd creature over there.
Pretty odd creature is putting it lightly, I would say.
Huh? What is that?
You really don't know?
It's Yuri!
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack there.
That's my line. Hey, don't tell me you're searching for treasure in the sand.
That'd be pretty dumb.
Quite so.
What's this?
A treasure that Ifrid hid.
This chest?
I'm surprised you were able to find treasure in the sand.
She must have had a map or something. And some identifying markers to know exactly where it would be and pinpointed its location.
An adventurer's intuition is even sharper than the right side of a dolphin's brain.
What the actual fuck are these fucking lines? Every time she makes some sort of analogy, it's like, Jesus.
Intuition? How unscientific.
Yeah, well, you can't put science on instinct.
Oh, but you can't make light of intuition.
Seriously? Is that the treasure you're looking for?
Nah, this is just rubbish. Besides, finding treasure isn't my goal.
It's recovering your memory, isn't it?
Aye. And in order to do that, I need to find me grandfather's treasure, the Maristella.
Yeah? You still haven't recovered your memory yet?
Unfortunately, no. But my journey's only just beginning.
She sure recovers quickly.
I like that about her.
I'm sure some people do. I happen to kind of find it a bit annoying.
Really? I'm like that too, you know?
Hey, if we keep chatting out here, we're gonna keel over.
That smile was perfect.
Definitely.
Patty, why don't you come with us too? But I need to keep hunting for treasure.
Shut up and just come with us, all right?
She's so dumb. She's so fed up with your bullshit. Just like, oh my god, will everyone just shut the fuck up and just come with us already? I'm tired of having to deal with this bullshit. Everyone's always talking about leaving each other, wanting to go off and do something else, or trying to get everyone to be like, oh no, I don't want anyone to get dragged into my problems. No, just shut the fuck up and let's go.
Alf and Layla's parents don't seem to be anywhere.
And with the desert as brutal as all this, odds are they're not holding up too well.
Thanks, old man. This hot-as-hell desert was missing a looming sense of dread.
How could Kimura just abandon people out here because they got on his nerves?
Seriously. Let's
Wait,
hurry up
what?
and find those kids' parents while we still have some strength left.
Right.
Wait, so then those knights were part of the Qmar Brigade? Then why didn't they bother with? Why did they even give a shit about what Estelle, about Estelle's presence? Why did they even care? I mean, there's a lot of questions. I guess there were some new recruits among them, but still, pretty conveniently odd excuse to bullshit your way through that. And I found it so the raging fire at its blade. It will incinerate anything.
Avast, Repeat! Stop pulling at my clothes like that!
Patty, watch your step. It's dangerous.
Whoa! That was a close call. Repeat, you were only warning me.
Repeat seems to like Patty. Why is that?
He just likes kids.
He wants youth and vim, not gray and stolid.
So my age has been the problem.
Wait, Patty is certainly young, but that's not everything, right?
Oh my god. This is getting terror. This is just sad. All Estelle wants is for Repeat to like her. She likes animals. There's not a woman on the goddamn planet who doesn't like animals. She's just like, why won't Repeat like me?
Let's go.
I guess we found them.
Are you okay?
Dear God, they look like they're dead.
It's you.
Do you feel better now?
My wife. Where's my wife?
You mean this woman? She's right here.
Please, hold still.
Water.
Oh, I can feel the life coming back into me.
Oh, that really hit the spot.
Did you have to really guzzle that much of it?
Thank you so much.
We're alive, thanks to you. You're our saviors.
Uh-huh. You better make it up to us when we get back.
Please, it's nothing.
We'll have time to relax once we get you back alive.
What's the problem? Things will work themselves out.
You're pretty crazy to say that in a situation like this.
I'd like to thank you for saving us, but I'm afraid I don't have anything with me that I could give you.
You can give us something when we get back.
Oh, please. We don't need anything like that. No, that simply won't do. Please, come to Mantake so that I can pay you back for what you've done.
Mantake?
Wait, are you the parents of Alf and Layla?
I thought that's why we stopped and helped them. I guess we just helped two complete strangers. But I suppose normally it wouldn't be so convenient for the two people we happen to run into just happen to be the parents of the people we're looking for.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Did you see our children back in Mantake?
Yeah, they are about ready to straddle through the desert to go looking for you, possibly get themselves fucking killed.
Yes, we met them there.
They were worried about their mom and dad.
They were even going to come out into the desert to look for you.
Oh, this is terrible. We have to go back to them.
Don't be so hasty. Do you think you two can go back by yourselves?
Well, that is... No, I guess we can't.
Then just calm down for now.
Aye, that's right. Just lie down and relax a bit.
I don't think that's what they meant.
Patty, I think that's taking it a little too far.
What's that noise?
A bird? In this desert?
It sounds close.
Sounds like it came from just up ahead.
So we'll get to meet him. It's about time. I was about to shrivel up in this heat.
What, you mean Pharaoh?
You two come too.
Yes. Make sure to keep a safe distance. You'll want to be out of the way in case a fight breaks out.
Yes, okay.
Skewers?
Here, Repeat. Have a skewer.
That looks quite tasty.
Boiled eggs are the best part.
Nonsense! Daikon is the centerpiece, Patty. Daikon!
Hold up now.
That's unexpected. Usually you're happy with anything you can chew through, Rita.
That's just how good skewers are. But both Rita and the old man are wrong.
Where are they mistaken?
The true star of skewers is fish cakes. Especially the white ones.
Fish cakes, is it? And Repeat agrees. Well, I don't mind as long as it's tasty.
I'm starting to think that Repeat does have favorites. Also, those freaking things are about to come over here and screw me over. Screw you.
Yeah, I guess we'll fight.
Azure Edge!
Full power the full shot.
Dragon Swarm! Azure Edge!
Downwind, knock him around and cut him down.
Wind Blade! Azure Edge!
Hellhammer!
Get out of here! Dragon Swarm! Fang Strike!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
Dragon!
Wind Blade!
That's enough! You're done!
That's over.
No, I could have swore I saw a chest back here, right? Or did I just misremember that?
Oh, man.
No, there's no way.
Let's go.
I didn't remember seeing a chest. Nope.
Get out of here! Dragon Swarm! Azure! Dragon Swarm!
Hellhammer!
Delight roll.
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
Wind Blade!
Getting ganked.
What is your favorite?
Azure Edge!
Come on, Wind.
Nurse.
Around and cut him down.
Azure!
No way.
Ow!
That's a heck over.
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Brilliant angel's grant us
Azure Edge!
I gotta try and keep up.
Wind Blade!
foul affliction. Hold on.
All hard! Azure! Azure!
Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
The sign of victory!
Yeah!
Yay!
You got pretty good. We got a head start.
It doesn't seem fair.
Azure!
Knock him around and
I'll blow you away!
Wind Blade.
I don't feel
Dragon!
good.
Get out of here!
Holy power, come to me.
Dragon Swarm!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
No way.
Destruction!
Nurse.
Destruction Field! Azure Edge!
You got anything up there?
I could have swore I saw a fucking chest somewhere. I didn't just imagine it. I know I saw a chest. I guess I need to go even further back just to tell, but... Holy crap. They almost caught me. There's one right there. Alright. Well, I don't know where it is now. I guess maybe I went too far ahead.
Something isn't right. Be on your guard.
That's not Pharaoh.
Yeah, there's something different about that voice.
Hey!
What the hell?
It's disgusting!
Is it? It looks weird.
Using a decoy to sneak up on us? What a cowardly monster!
I've never seen a monster like that!
That's not a monster.
If it's not a monster, what the hell is it?
Even Repeat's frightened. This can't be good.
Is it really that terrifying? Shit, did we just walk into something terrible?
Let's get out of here!
It's coming this way!
Damn, looks like we have no choice. Out of the way, you two! What is this thing?
I've never seen anything like it.
I don't want to deal with it if we don't have to.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Nurse!
Come on, Win.
Change it. Knock him around and cut him down. Windblade!
Oh,
Come on, Win.
this isn't good.
That's a hangover.
Dragon Sword!
I'm okay.
Windblade! Azure Edge!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Nurse!
Shining Ray!
Come to me! Thank you so much!
I could have hit it with that, but
Angels, grant us
didn't
your
get to it in time.
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
Nurse!
Damn, that hurt.
I was
Shall
about
I
to
heal
hit it.
you? I'm okay.
Oh man, what's it doing?
Great! This is it!
Are you okay?
I love you.
Holy power, come to me! It was too late.
Oh
Don't blame
shit.
yourself.
All my heart!
You okay?
Go easy on the items.
Let me use what I need, all right?
Azure Edge! Azure!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your
Dragon
favor!
Sword!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
I'm not done yet.
Holy power,
All
come
right.
to me! First aid! Holy power, come to me! First aid! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Azure Edge!
Nurse!
Dragon Sword!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
Windblade! Dragon!
I'll finish you.
What, that missed?
Go easy on the items.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
Ooh, what the hell was that? Oh my god.
Finish you, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
Windblade!
Finish you!
I'll finish
Are
you.
you okay?
Oh man, that's doing nothing.
Come on, Wind.
Oh, power
Knock
that
him
dries
around and
souls
cut him
shut!
down.
I'll finish you!
You really like me, don't you?
Oh, there we go. That did something.
Are you okay?
All right.
Come
Oh,
on, Wind.
brilliant angels, grant us your
Hey, that hurt.
I'm not done yet.
Come
Oh,
on, Wind.
brilliant
Knock
angels,
him
grant
around.
us your favor!
Let me see. I'm hitting plus. It's not showing me. I was trying to figure out. What the, how to use it. I keep forgetting to look it up.
Windblade! You okay? Come on, Wind. Knock him.
I guess we got it, but...
Oh, I'm so tired.
I'm not done yet.
Thank you, thank you.
It vanished.
Huh?
What's this?
It's a feather.
I can't go on.
Rita, Carol.
The more simmering, dizzying heat and grilling mollusks.
I'm afraid even I can't take any more.
This isn't good.
Did you guys really get so worn out from the heat and fighting that it just made you pass out?
What? A town? That dragon from the wasnt of Kados. Go ahead. Hope you choke on my bones. We collapsed in the desert.
And yeah, you made it back.
And this can't be heaven. Where are we?
Clearly not dead. This guy again. Guess you found me. You're pretty good. I'll teach you to cook as a reward. Learn the recipe for croquet. Croquette? I'll give you this so you can practice. Obtain 3 sets of ingredients for the recipe. Gotta go till we meet again, dude. Is that really all he has to say? Leaving so soon? You're quite welcome to stay as long as you like. Okay. Wasn't trying to get items, but... I forget that you can actually find items if you just press X in a bunch of places.
Good morning.
Don't you want a morning kiss?
I'd rather dip my face in molten lava.
Oh, Yuri, are you feeling better now?
Yeah. How about you guys? Are you alright?
Yes, it would seem that way.
We all collapsed in the desert, right? So what are we doing in this town?
Seems like someone came to our aid.
Though we're not sure who.
I wonder what kind of praiseworthy fellow could cross such a toasty desert and save so many people.
It was clearly not human. And it begs the question as to why.
We need to find whoever it was and thank them.
What about the couple who was with us?
They appear to have been brought here as well.
So they didn't get a look at our rescuers either?
Apparently they lost consciousness like the rest of us. I believe the two of them are having a look around town.
I wonder, was it just a mirage?
What do you mean?
Oh, just before I blacked out, I saw that dragon that got the air under control back at Kados.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't you see it, Estelle?
No, I didn't see anything.
And that monster must have saved us or something.
A monster saved us? I can't believe that.
Yeah, it goes against everything we know about monsters so far, but that thing did seem reasonable the last time I saw it.
Was it just a mirage then?
It actually seemed to help us before.
Where exactly are we?
A kindly gentleman is looking into that very matter for us.
Kindly gentle. Oh, you mean the old man?
There's no barrier here. This town is weird.
I thought the mountains in the east were supposed to be uninhabited.
Rita, Carol, over here!
What's that?
The monster that attacked us in the desert dropped it.
I didn't see any feathers on that thing.
Yeah, which means it probably was the monster that saved us. And maybe it, like, flicked the feather in onto it, and maybe its feather can somehow control the air. The monster was probably a culmination of air. And so by putting the feather on it, it made it combust or fizzle out.
That's one of Pharaoh's feathers.
Huh? Are you saying Pharaoh saved us?
But why would that monster have one of Pharaoh's feathers?
Man, there's so much we don't know.
Welcome back.
And just why was it up to me to go tromping off on a recon mission?
If I'd gone, this sweet young lady would have been all alone with you. That's far too unsafe.
Wait, what? You talking about Estelle? I can understand what you're saying, but... Excuse me? I mean, I get what you're implying, but it's, I don't think Raven's that bad.
Unsafe? You can't possibly mean me.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I think I'm gonna gag.
I don't think Raven's that bad. Come on, guys. I don't think he's that stupid.
Suppose I don't mind people thinking I'm dangerous. Adds to my mysterious charm.
I don't know about that, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to get your... I'm gonna need to get that one checked out, my friend. And honestly, you're not technically wrong either. It's better to be seen as a potential, quote-unquote danger than, you know, be seen as just, like, some dude. Or just, like, someone you don't even think about as a member of the opposite sex.
It seems we're in Jormungand. You know, that town from the diary on the ghost ship.
This is the town?
Wait, this is Jormungand?
The town that needed the clear seal crystal to protect itself from monsters?
It makes sense. They don't have a barrier here.
That must be why they were searching for a way to drive away the monsters.
But that was 1,000 years ago.
So why is it still here?
Yeah, and I find it strange that they were getting by at all without a barrier.
You're right.
Aye!
What if we were to show this case to one of the locals and ask them?
Yes, we might learn something about Pharaoh that way as well.
We might learn a lot of things, really.
I agree.
The heartland town of Jormungand. Reunited with everyone.
What was the deal with that weird monster we ran into in the sands of Kogor?
Just the thought of it still sends chills down my spine.
Was that thing even alive?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it wasn't anything like other creatures that make their home in the desert.
Huh. Another astute observation from Captain Carroll.
Whatever it was, I hope we never see it again.
Me too.
I'm sure we will. I'm almost certain of that now that you said it. You know, it seems like a good time to really read back on this. Let's display. Alright. Patty's combat style. Burst arts. Oh, you hold it down. A general store. And once again, we're lacking on items. At least we didn't use too much of the useful ones. And it looks like they only have the items. Amethyst. Resistant to darkness, resistant to light. Physical damage protection. Elemental damage protection. Neat. These are all actually neat. Do some light grocery shopping. Huh. Welcome, travelers from so far away. I'm afraid our village doesn't have anything particularly special to offer. I'm surprised you're even speaking the same language. You came from across the sea? You must be so tired. You've been on a ship for a long time, yes? What? No? Blast you, what's that? This town is currently facing a terrible crisis, the threat of a giant monster attack. Everyone says we can accomplish anything with the sage on our side, but is it alright to believe that? There's the old people. Thank you so much for saving us. I want to hurry back to Montague to see the kids. Huh?
That box!
Do you know something about this box?
Launchy had it. Where did you get it?
On a ship called the Atherum, my lovely lady. Have you heard of it?
Did you have to add the lovely lady part? Do you have to flirt while we interrogate?
Of course. You know about the Atherum too?
Yes. We happened to come across it on the ocean.
You know about the Alamo? I'm done.
Did you see Launchy?
And Launchy would be...
Oh, Launchy is my love. I'm sorry to suddenly get so personal.
Damn, and you were just flirting with her just a moment ago. Also, isn't that ship from 1,000 years ago? How old are you?
Your love. Damn it. Hey, Carol. Your turn.
You're hopeless. All that we saw was, the ship itself. Oh, I see.
Could I ask your name?
Oh, my name is Yuafan.
That's the name that was in the diary we found on the Atherum.
Perhaps she's a descendant with the same name?
That doesn't make fucking sense.
Do you know about the clear seal crystal?
They say it has the power to drive back monsters.
The sage said it was necessary to make a barrier around the town. Is that what's in the box?
Yes, we came to deliver this box to you.
I see.
Hey, is that the key?
Could I have the box? this the clear CL crystal?
Looks like it.
It's so sparkly and glittery. A treasure even more beautiful than sea sparkles blooming on the surface of the ocean.
Okay.
So who's that sage you were talking about earlier?
I don't know if I go that far, but yeah, it's certainly interesting.
The sage is a great Critian who came to our town from across the desert.
A Critian. Oh, so it is a Critian.
A Critian?
And also, why is a Critian here?
Well, creating a barrier is basically creating a Blastia.
Blastia? But we can make Blastia with current technology, right?
I don't think these people know what Blastia even is.
There are people who do. You saw the Blastia at Emmett Hill in Cair Bakram. But I don't think that sage guy is the one who made those Blastia with messed up formulas.
I'm sorry. I don't really understand. But the sage said that the clear CL crystal was needed to create the barrier. So Longchi set out to look for it. It's been 3 years since he left.
3 years? Where the fuck are we?
3 years, huh? You must be worried.
Wait, this sounds weird.
It does. You're finally picking up on it?
Yeah, the stories don't match up.
You think she could have miscounted by 1,000 years?
How old is she anyway?
The same thing could have happened 3 years ago, or 1,000 years ago, probably.
They say that history repeats itself, but who really knows?
I don't think it's that literal.
Is that sage in this town? Where does he live?
Oh, yes. He lives in the house farthest into the town.
I think it might be faster if we went to talk to the sage.
Yes, maybe so.
If you're going there, could you take the clear CL crystal to the sage for me?
Yes, of course.
I mean, we're already carrying it around. Might as well.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go.
Let's bring it to the wise one.
So after all we went through to cross the desert, we can't meet Pharaoh.
And after you've all risked your lives to help me.
Maybe it's better that we didn't find him after all.
Yeah, if we had to fight him now, we probably wouldn't make it out.
Think about it though, Pharaoh can fly. He's free to be pretty much anywhere at any time. Tracking him down will be a tall order unless he's got a lair somewhere in the area.
No one's saying that meeting him will be impossible.
We might get some information if we ask around in the town.
You're right. Thank you, both of you.
There's a lot of things we don't know about this situation. But for now, we gotta put it on the back burner because this little sudden plot development is a little weird.
Excuse me.
The fuck are you doing here, you vampire lord looking ass?
Huh? Hey, that's...
The Duke?
You're...
Who exactly?
We've run into each other a couple times.
You? How have you come to this place?
What do you mean, how? We walked. As in, across the desert.
And then got flown here after we fought something and passed out.
I see. And yet, how did you... No matter. For what reason have you come?
What the fuck were you about to say? Finish your sentence.
We're a little curious about this.
This must have cost you dearly to obtain.
So you know what it is?
Actually, it just sort of landed in our lap.
That was quite a miracle.
What the fuck is it?
You're planning on making a barrier Blastia, aren't you?
I don't think he's the person we're supposed to meet there, Rita. Calm it down.
You're free to go pretending you're a sage, but forget about making any Blastia.
That's not the person.
Who would even consider building a barrier Blastia with something that's so obviously not a core?
You remember what the broad said? It's a Critian sage. Does this look like a fucking Critian to you?
But it is a solid mass of air. It simply lacks an inscribed formula.
Lacks an inscribed formula? What do you mean?
They are most commonly known as apatheia, of which the clear CL crystal is one example.
So it's actually called an apatheia?
So this is an apatheia?
That the treasure you've been looking for, old man?
Also, I am not the sage.
Huh?
Yeah, did you forget the details there, Rita? Despite how smart you are, you're kind of dumb when it comes to the finer details, I guess, when it comes to people.
No such being exists any longer.
Huh?
That's a problem. We'll need to get that back from you in that case.
Neither I nor humanity have a need for such a thing.
What is that supposed to mean?
Whoa! What are you doing? Hold on a sec!
It's the same phenomenon we saw at Cave Mock!
He just destroyed the apatheia. He just destroyed the thing. We literally looked really hard to get out of a fucking chest. And we just let him do it. This guy knows more than he's letting on, but Jesus Christ, that was just pitiful. I am whinging on behalf of the rest of you.
Oh man, just when I found one.
The apatheia bring only chaos to humanity. They are better off returned to air.
That's so.
Return to air? Is that really all you did just now?
That's still no reason to go smashing other people's things.
That's a good point.
What kind of a person treats treasure so poorly?
I don't think that's a treasure. I think that's a. I mean, from the way this guy is describing it, it sounds like it's the piece to a literal doomsday weapon.
Wasn't the clear CL crystal, the apatheia, needed to save this town from the monsters?
This town has no use for a barrier, and no need to be saved. This place has been granted everlasting calm.
Come to mention it, it is pretty quiet here.
But still, there are monsters like Pharaoh nearby.
How do you know of Pharaoh?
I'd ask you the same thing. You seem to know about him yourself.
He seems to know a lot despite how sparse his appearances are. And that does not bode well. He looks just sinister enough to be a Sephiroth ripoff. And that doesn't bode well for his character either, especially since how aloof he is.
Please, tell us what you know. Pharaoh referred to me as a poison.
I see.
You know something, don't you?
He certainly had an exclamation mark when you mentioned poison.
There is a being in this world who possesses a power the Endelikeia despise.
You mean... me?
This being is known as the Child of the Full Moon.
Child of the Full Moon. Like in the legend. By Endelikeia, you mean Pharaoh?
That is correct.
But what would the Endelikeia have against me? Against a Child of the Full Moon? What is this power the Child of the Full Moon possesses that they despise?
That answer lies only within the hearts of the Endelikeia themselves.
Which means I've got no choice but to find Pharaoh and ask him myself.
I mean, so far, the only power we've seen come out of you is healing. That doesn't seem too bad if you ask me.
Do not be foolish. Meeting Pharaoh would end only in the death of the Child of the Full Moon.
God. Oh. Yeah. I mean, he did try to kill her earlier, so I'm not surprised.
But... Estelle, give it a rest.
Hey, Reggae, Jaeger from Ruins Gate talked about the Entelakea earlier, didn't he?
Something about them being the ancient race that built Nordopolica.
So Pharaoh built Nordopolica? That doesn't seem possible.
Was the Nordopolica once an Entelakea base?
Take your leave. There's nothing more for you here.
I mean, if they're all as smart and as intelligent as Pharaoh is, it's possible they could have been a race of species of monsters that far exceeded most other kind of monsters.
Wait, there's something I want to ask you too. What were you doing at that Air Krene? Just who are you? What is that sword of yours?
Those matters exceed your comprehension. Do not ask of them again. Go. I have nothing more to say.
The fuck does that mean?
Where do you get off?
Rita.
Duke may have been the one that saved us in the desert.
Maybe.
I fucking doubt that, mate.
I'm gonna go and thank him.
Yeah, you do that.
Hold up. He doesn't seem the type to do something like that.
You don't think so?
No, do you know how aloof that guy is? I'm pretty sure if he saw humans do that, I'm pretty sure if he saw a group of people, a group of humans, a group of anything, just lying around somewhere, he probably wouldn't help them. At least I don't think he would. I mean, he doesn't seem like the savior type.
Just a hunch. You said that child of the full moon he mentioned was the sister of brave Vesperia, right?
What?
Yeah. Goddess who bathes this world in her golden light, you are named Child of the Full Moon.
Okay.
Your brother, brave Vesperia, watches over us from the skies. You remain bound to your mother, the Earth, and will shelter her with your unceasing protection.
Is there like a hidden meaning in there?
I feel like there's something to it. But I also feel like that there's a lot of myth behind the legends.
I'm not sure, but maybe it's more than just an old legend.
Remaining to protect the Earth, huh?
Could protecting the Earth have anything to do with ruling over this world?
You mean like becoming the Emperor? If Estella's the child of the full moon, that would add up.
Which means all the previous emperors would have been on Pharaoh's hit list.
That's interesting.
I've never heard of anything like that.
This all sounds pretty complicated.
But wouldn't that also mean that that one kid is also a child of the full moon? What's his face? I can't remember it. But it's basically the other kid who's also in line of succession.
Yeah, I suppose it might be a bit too complicated for you, Patty.
It's too complicated for you too, old man.
Rita can explain it to you later.
Me?
Shouldn't we be thinking more about what to do next?
I'm gonna stay here. There are things I've got to investigate.
Investigate?
Clear seal crystals, apatheia, all kinds of things. Honestly, I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there.
I'm pretty sure Warm and Fuzzy's gone. He goes as quickly as the wind.
If you're all going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But...
Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Oh, that's right. I can't go anywhere without crossing that desert.
We can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out, can't we? I'm pretty interested in apatheia myself.
If we're going back into the desert, we need to take time to prepare. We don't want to keel over again.
That's true. How about we leave tomorrow? Rita, one day should be enough, right?
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay then, we'll meet up near the exit tomorrow morning.
Right. See you then.
Okay. What are you doing over here?
Hey, old man. You can feel free to go on ahead to Nordopolica.
Hey there, youngin'. What? You want to get rid of me so soon?
Wrong. I just wouldn't want you to miss the new moon and your chance to deliver the letter all on our account.
Honestly, I could do fine without your concern.
Honestly, Yuri seems pretty quick to get rid of him.
Wrong again. If brave Vesperia gets in the way of Altosk's work, we'll be apologizing to the Dawn for an eternity.
What? You're too young to bother yourself with such fluff.
It's a matter of brave Vesperia being trustworthy. You see what I mean?
We've still got time left until the new moon. We'll be fine.
You sure?
Anyway, ain't about to go back through the desert and that cave myself. If I got killed by some monster on the way there, not only would the letter not get delivered, but brave Vesperia certainly wouldn't look very trustworthy to potential clients then, would they?
In that case, we'd collect your bones and the letter and deliver them as promised.
Oh, how kind of... Wait, hey!
Anyway, just as long as you won't go blaming me if you don't manage to deliver it on time.
No problem.
So is everyone just hanging out?
You're always out walking around, aren't you?
And by yourself at the outside of town, no less.
Yes, I guess I'm a pretty restless person.
Uh-huh. I find that hard to believe. Press an X to doubt on that one, little missy.
That's unexpected.
You seem to have some problem staying put yourself.
I mean, it is kind of hard to stay, kind of, firmly planted when surrounded by all of this material.
I'm pretty restless myself.
That's not so unexpected, I think. Maybe it's the wanderlust coming back to me from when I used to fly around with Baul all the time.
The fucking what now? The wanderlust? What the hell is that supposed to be? What the fuck is a wanderlust? Is that an actual word?
Yeah, back when you were wearing that weird white armor.
Yeah, that weird white armor that, definitely covered most of your assets.
Yes. Are you going to look for Pharaoh by yourself?
I don't know. A part of me thinks that we're kind of being led astray.
Nah.
Oh, then where were you planning on going?
Only a walk.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't it seem like we've been meeting this way a lot recently?
Yeah, almost feels like it's just something we're just meant to do. Just always meeting at the outside part of town. Just right at the edge. And you're always coming back from something. And you never specify what it is. And it's a little concerning.
No, must be your imagination.
Did that white armor really look that strange on me? I liked it. It's sturdy and... Are you implying I have bad taste? Fuck, I can't even laugh anymore. I think my voice is going too.
So you weren't able to meet Pharaoh after all?
It's rare to see Repeat and Estelle together.
But I learned about some very important things. The Child of the Full Moon, and the Antilochaea.
Yeah, but we're still no closer to understand what the fuck it's all supposed to mean.
but the only new thing we learned was what those words mean.
No, not necessarily.
As for the reason Pharaoh's trying to kill you, it seems we won't know unless we go and ask him directly.
But you heard what he was saying. If I go to meet Pharaoh, he'll just wipe me out.
I mean, he'll certainly try.
It looks like we'll never know the truth then.
After all this, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up.
Well, life kinda does that to you. Life often gives you lemons, and you're forced to make lemonade with them.
No, no way.
Maybe...
Huh?
Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really that important to know at all.
I'm trying to remember, but I remember a cake that was lemon, that had like a lemon taste, or maybe it was some kind of like a cheesecake or something. I don't remember. I just remember it tasted really freaking good, and I would actually like that again.
What do you mean?
If I'd never met you, Yuri, and I just kept living my life in that castle, I would have lived without ever knowing about the Child of the Full Moon, or the Antilocheia, or any of that. So maybe I could just go on living without knowing why Pharaoh wants me dead.
I mean, but would you be alright with that?
So you're saying you should just go back to the capital?
I think that's definitely an option.
It's always been an option. What are you fucking saying? In fact, I'm pretty sure Flynn and everybody else would be absolutely on board with you going back the fuck home.
If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you.
Yuri.
Our contract with you is null and void at this point, after all.
I mean, at the rate this is going, yeah.
That's true.
It's just, I don't really like hypothetical situations. They're not real life.
Are you saying you don't like life without certainty?
And I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I already know. If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it. But can you really?
Then I can't do that either. But I have no idea what I should do in this sort of situation.
You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Look at Yuri. He's always trying to motivate her into the right direction. Rough. Nice talking with you, Repeat. Yuri's almost like a guiding force of nature for our little princess.
We weren't able to find Pharaoh after all.
Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure.
I don't know about an egregious failure, but it certainly was. It's looking like one.
What do you think? Should we go back to Dongrest?
That might be best, but would you be okay with that, Yuri? And what about Estelle?
I'd be fine with it. As for Estelle, I'll leave that answer up to her.
All right.
This sure is a serene little town.
Huh? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Everybody keeps bringing that up.
No guilds, no empire. It's a little strange.
It is a little strange. What the fuck is it? Where even is it? Are we sure this is a desert?
Yeah, but I think it's relaxing.
Yeah, but even so, I prefer Dongrest.
That's how everyone is. Everybody prefers the place where they grew up.
You know, you're not wrong. As much as I don't like living back in the... I used to live in California. And, as much as I fucking hated it there, I knew I wouldn't mind living there because I know the place better. But even so, I would hate living there. I would hate living there. Because I know what the people are like, and let me tell you, they're nothing to scoff at.
You too, Yuri?
Well, yeah, sure.
But if we're gonna work together and brave Vesperia, we'll have to decide on a single place for our home base.
They're nothing to scoff at, and they're certainly not something to take lightly.
We could always make someplace new, you know.
Someplace new?
Yeah, you know, everyone thinks of Dongrest as the Union City, but it's really Altosk City. It could be like that. Brave Vesperia could make its own city.
Brave Vesperia's own city. Yeah, I like that idea.
Man, we're real dreaming right now. A small guild trying to be its own thing. Maybe even standing toe-to-toe against some of the greatest guilds out there.
Well, either way, we've got a lot of jobs as a guild ahead of us before we can be thinking about things like that.
That is fucking true.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, Nordopolica is Polistrali's city, isn't it?
Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica's more of a guild city than Dongrest even.
Yeah, and Bellius rules the city too. Nordopolica, leader of a city, Duce of a guild. Wonder what sort of person Bellius is.
A lot of questions. So, who have I not talked to?
I have nothing left to say to you.
My god, he's actually still here. My god. Rita's actually trying to grill him about shit.
You're not gonna follow him?
What's the point? He's not gonna talk to me.
So this was a complete waste of time?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Apatheia?
When the air crane went berserk, Jaeger was carrying this box. This box was what messed up my magic.
You think the Apatheia is what's causing the air crane to go out of control?
Judging from the evidence, it could be a valid hypothesis.
So when the Blastia and Heliord was going out of control, you think there was Apatheia nearby? And the air crane and cave mock too?
There may have been. Otherwise, maybe the Apatheia's been damaging the whole world's air crane little by little. And a large distortion just happened to appear then.
I see.
It's really nothing more than a guess, but it could be right.
You don't sound very sure of yourself.
In science, you continually make hypotheses, then test them, and you get closer and closer to the truth. That's how it is. Well, okay. Maybe I can do something with this after all.
What are you gonna do now?
The next step after a hypothesis is testing it.
And how do you plan to test it? That's a lot of fluff just to say, oh, well, we're gonna go ahead and try and search for the Apatheia. But to do that, we're gonna need to go back and look at all the places that apparently had a lot of air malfunctions. That's a fucking sentence and a half. No, not now. Not now. I'll lose my concentration. Bleh. Strange mark. A crest that slightly shortens the time a mage is immobile after casting a spell. Huh. Let's see. Oh, it's 3:09. Damn. 3 hours and 9 minutes. I probably should cut the video. I'm getting a little too engrossed in the gameplay. Alright. And the story. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so with that said... so, yep. So, it's been a bit since I came back to this game, but otherwise, it's still an enjoyable experience all around. I'm still invested in where the story is going, or what the direction they're gonna take the characters in their journey. But otherwise, yeah. As for the the thing I have planned, it won't come to, you won't see any, you won't really see the stuff that I have planned until like a week from now. But generally, the thing that I have planned for the near future is it's gonna be pretty great. I have a list of things that I've always wanted to do when I started this channel, and this was not necessarily one of the things, but getting into some older retro titles is certainly one of them. And I'm happy to say that I have the means to play a older game series. It's a older kind of retro style series. I want to say retro, but these are games that came out, I think, like back in the early 2000s. But yeah, I guess that's old enough to be retro now, isn't it? Shit. I guess it is. I feel old. I'm starting to feel a little old. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna be, I'm gonna be playing a game that's around that old. And it's a game series that I have dipped my hands into. And, I have never actually, played, that I've never actually played the legit versions of. Except for one title. But, yeah, the other games that I played that's been from this series has been from a different studio, a different studio that made a different version of that game that that a lot of people liked, but not very many people got into the main series of games, and the people who did really love those games. But yeah, I mean, I tried getting into those games, but it was difficult. But yeah, point being is that I now have the means to kind of further dip my toes into the actual titles of this particular game series, and I'm looking forward to actually being able to you know, to actually you know, I guess record them on the channel, which will be great. So yeah. That being said, thank you all so much for watching the video, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.